Hello, hello. Got a message here from the free company. We're getting called out specifically, so we have to respond. Hello and good night. What are we doing? Tidings from Ger Albania. New area, I think. Hopefully. I'll make sure my sound works. I'll be raw in here. I've been using my earbuds at work all day, so hopefully they're not about to die. I just need them for like a split second. Epic. I'll put this away. Go over here so I can see the chat. I have disease. Oh no. Alright. Revenant's Toll. I was doing some raids the other night and I got the full Warrior of Light armor. I was trying to hit level 70 for that gear that was given to me. And I did, not to brag. I'm pretty efficient. And by efficient, I mean I stayed up all night when I had work the next morning. It wasn't actually that fun. Infina, just the hero I wanted to see. Would you mind doing me a small favor? I need you to meet me at the Diamond Forge. It won't take long, I promise. Where's the Diamond Forge? That's not the workshop, is it? No. It's way further up here. Are we in here? Oh, here we go. Yo, Tataru! I'm sorry to drag you away from your duties, but as I said, this won't take long. I just need you to stand perfectly still for a few moments. Oh no. I've been set up! Right, everyone, ready to go to work. No squirming now. Oh, and you might want to close your eyes. What on earth is happening? Not what I was expecting when I got on here today. They just beat me up. All finished. The Warrior of Light's every measurement, from heroic head to intrepid toe. That got me more winded than any fight I've ever been through. Well, wouldn't you like to know? All in good time, Infina. All in good time. Uh-oh. Aha! Found you. Tackles me to the ground. Alphanet wants everyone in the Solar for a meeting. I don't know what it's about, but he seemed to think it was very important. Go on, we have everything we need. No sense in keeping everyone waiting. You too, Tataru. You're the warrior of light and all. That guy's head looks like a dumpling.
We're here. Did we miss anything?
We would not presume to begin without you, Ida. Orianger has returned to the Waking Sands, but everyone else is now present.
Yes, but for what exactly? We all have duties to attend to, Alphino, so you may dispense with the preamble.
Thank you, Elise. It is the very subject of those duties which compelled me to call this gathering. Though the Warriors of Darkness no longer pose a threat, Eorzea's many troubles demand no less of our attention. And while I stand by the decision to approach each task as we see fit, I fear our effectiveness will ultimately be diminished should we continue to act in ignorance of each other's efforts. Thus, I propose we elect a successor to Minfilia.
Ooh.
Not to serve as a fully fledged antecedent, perhaps, but as a coordinator of operations.
Oh, who's this gonna be?
Is that all?
Kryl,
Then
maybe?
the decision seems clear. No one else has shown any enthusiasm for the role, and judging by your performance at our previous meeting, you would seem the perfect candidate. You always did have a flair for politics.
We got one vote for Alphino. I'm actually really curious to see how this is gonna go.
I did not mean to... That was not my intention. As my tenure as commander of the Crystal Braves comprehensively demonstrated, I lack the qualities required for such an office. I would much prefer to remain as I am now, a soldier in the field, so to speak.
Should none of our numbers step forward, must we then constrain some unwilling candidate to take up the position?
Well, based on merit alone, a
Doesn't
certain
look like anybody
adventurer
else
would
is
be
that
my
interested.
choice. Though I concede she might struggle to balance her new responsibilities with, let me see, slaying primals, thwarting legatuses, and feeding the orphan poor.
I do all those things.
Thancred makes a good point. Any who would wear such a mantle would be bound by its obligations. Have we not become sufficiently familiar with each other's methods to act without an overseer? At present, I see no cause to so willingly limit one of our number.
Oh my goodness!
Uh-oh.
Help! I need some help here!
What's going on now? We didn't even get to elect a president. Who
Tataru,
are you?
Are you all right?
Me? I'm fine. It's this poor girl who just staggered in and collapsed on the floor that I'm worried about.
Nago! God, how did... You shot her!
Nago.
Please, you have to help her.
Kryl, a hand if you would. Let us see about closing these wounds.
New side character.
We staunched the bleeding, but it may be a while before you can move about again. Though having seen your wounds, I'm surprised you are still moving at all. Thank you. My message. It was too important to delay. I took the shortest route I could, though I knew it was more heavily patrolled. As you can see, my efforts at evasion were not entirely successful.
My buddy did tell me I was about to get
Honestly,
into some
you're too
crazy
brave
shit.
For your own good. What was so urgent that you needed to fight half the Empire to get here? You could have been killed.
I'm sorry, Ida. I had good reason. Ah, but I imagine your friends are wondering who this bloody mess of a Mikote is. My name is Minago. and I belong to the Alamegan resistance. I came to warn Ida and Papalimo about one of our leaders. A man who calls himself the Griffin. He's always been dangerous, but he's planning something new. Something reckless.
We know him. My character looks pissed right now.
The Griffin, you say? I've heard the name. Rumor has it your man is eager to test his claws.
Aye, and on no easy target. He means to assault Belsar's wall from the Alamegan side.
But what does the Griffin possibly hope to gain from such an attack?
From what I understand, he wants the fires of war to spread to Eorzea. And for that, he needs to control the border with Gridania.
Uh-huh.
So, he means to spark a conflict between the Alliance and the Imperial forces stationed in Alamigo, to have Eorzea's armies aid in the liberation effort, whether they will it or no.
His plan is flawed. Even should the Resistance succeed in occupying the wall, they would not be able to hold it. Imperial reinforcements would drive them out within a week.
He would not be able to hold it. His plan is flawed.
Be that as it may, if there is even a chance that this scheme could bring about an escalation in hostilities between Eorzea and the Empire, the Alliance must be informed.
Who knew? Politics.
Agreed. I shall
Here we
depart
go
for
again.
Limsa forthwith and seek an audience with the Admiral. Thancred, Uldar is yours. Alphino and Alize, make haste to the Twelveswood and notify the Elder Seedseer of the danger to Gridania. She will duly call a council of the Alliance leaders, whom you must be ready to receive.
I really thought she was going to send us.
You will be our voice in Ishgard. Explain the situation to Sir Emeric
that makes
and
sense.
encourage him to send an envoy. To Taru, Kryl, I leave the
I still
care
don't think of
our injured
Ishgard when I
messenger
think
to
of,
you.
like,
See that she remains
Eorzea.
quiescent and her wounds closed. I believe that
Still a
covers
bit
everything.
separated.
Let us be about our tasks.
Sir,
I
yes, sir.
suspect the ill tidings from Girabania will be held as a turning point. The beginning to a bloody end. The business of war was ever conducted with the coin of self-sacrifice.
Okay.
'Twas Master Louis Soir himself who taught us that such costs are not to be ignored or denied. And so, I shall embrace them. When the time comes, I will make my choice, as you will yours.
Is that Papalimo talking? Is that what is zooming in on him? Or am I getting the wrong idea here? I don't think it sounds like him, but what do I know? Greetings, warrior of light. What business brings you to Ishgard? I see. Wait here. I will summon Sir Emeric. Oh, it is Papalimo talking? Okay. I don't know. It just didn't sound like him. But with it zooming in on him like that, I kind of... It gave me that idea. It is good to see you, my friend. 'Tis but a pity I must be under such circumstances. Had Lucia not informed me of the urgency of your suit, I would certainly have sent for some wine. But to business. I thank you for bringing these developments in Alamigo to our attention. Ishgard will, of course, send an envoy to attend the council in Gridania. I cannot say who will represent us, however, as the choice is not mine to make, not mine alone at any rate. Given the imminence of the threat, we may forego formalities of a full assembly, but I will still need to consult my counterpart in the House of Commons prior to proceeding. Will you permit me some time to make the necessary arrangements? What if I just told him no? Our representative, whomever we select, will require a suitable escort. Make your preparations and inform Sir Handelope that he is to lead in your absence. Yes, Lord Commander. Menfina, pray accompany Lucia to the gates of judgment and make ready to depart for Gridania. I will have our envoy join you as soon as I can. Fury speed on your way. Isn't Gridania the name of the place in Code Geass? I know it's similar. Gridania. Oh, it's so similar, but I don't remember if that's exactly what it was or not. If you have no other business in the city, join me at the gates of judgment. We must be ready to depart the instant the envoy arrives. I'm pretty sure it's different, because I think when I started this game, I had the same thought. I'm too curious now, I'm gonna look it up real quick. Oh, it was Britannia. Okay, that's quite a lot more different than I expected it to be. Oh, I guess he's again. We meet again. As it happens, my counterpart is in the House of Commons agreed that I should act as Ishgard's envoy. Not, I concede, there was ever any real doubt. As Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, it is my duty to sanction any military cooperation. Be that as it may, I could not in good conscience make the decision alone, not with the ink scarce dry in the Republic's Book of Statutes. I trust you understand, my friend. Alas, I must test your patience still further by making a brief stop at Camp Dragonhead. Given the trouble brewing in the Black Shroud, I would see that the garrison is ready to defend the border. Oh, Lucifer, you might be happy to know I grinded level 70 just for you. I equipped the whole fit. I got it all on right now. Actually, I think, wait, can I not equip it? Am I doing something wrong here? Oh, it's just not. Oh, it's just for the... Ew. I'll just put this back on here. Oh. There we go. Okay. You remove the glam. Yeah, I guess I assumed that the weapon you gave me was also better than what I had, but it wasn't. Don't worry, I put it back on. It is definitely the coolest one that I have. I'm gonna be using this for a long time because I like the color that it glows when you have it equipped. I find it hard to believe I'll find anything cooler than this one for quite some time. The garrison commander waits within. Why not accompany me, Menfina? You may see a familiar face. Is it Harshafont? Too soon? Too soon? Yo! Menfina, old girl! How wonderful to see you, Sir Amaric too! What do I owe these unexpected pleasures? I will have some mulled wine brought up before the kitchens at once, if you will excuse. Nope. Do not trouble yourself, Aurora. Oh. We shall soon be on our way. Lucia, a brief summary, if you will. Yes, Lord Commander. It's one of the nicest Dragoon weapons for glam. I was wondering how long it would take before I got the one that like Estinian has. Because I think that one's cool too. It's like the main one. Those villains hardly need an excuse to wage war. Bloodletting comes as naturally as breathing to a Gnarl, to an Imperial. And thus, we shall strengthen our patrols as you suggest. We shall also be sure to communicate these developments to Lord Frencel and the Observatorium. I see you have everything in hand. Carry on, Commander. Surprised to see yours truly at the helm. You and me both, old girl. I doubt I'll ever feel worthy to sit where he sat. Don't do this. Oh my god. Get out of here. Yet we can but play the hand we're dealt. And with a little help from the veterans and Honoroid's ceaseless chiding, I'm sure I'll muddle through, so worry not, old girl. Off to Gridania with you. Fistbump. My man. Lucifer, I had the most perfect interaction while I was doing raids to get to level 70 the other night. I got queued up in the, I forget the second Ascian's name, but it's the fight with La Habrea and the other Ascian, and the phase 2 they turn into the Ascian Prime. Second part or third part of will have the same with Justinian weapon. I'll get it at some point. I'm honestly good with this one, so. But we were doing that, and it was me and it was 3 other Sprouts. And the only reason I knew that is because we wiped like half a dozen times. And then one of the Sprouts was like, Sprouts strong together. And so it was basically all of us dying to every attack and then basically talking about it after. And God, it was so much fun. Because we were all there, we were all willing to like work through what we did wrong. We were like actually figuring out the boss, and then we were all so excited when we beat it. It was some of the most fun I've had in this game so far, honestly. Diplomatic duties have brought me here on several occasions, but I find that I am as enraptured by the Black Shroud's beauty now as when I first laid eyes upon it. I fear that this time, however, events shall not afford us the luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forest. That's nice. There was even one moment where we got them down to like 1% and I was hitting him and I was the only one alive, and they were all in the party chat. They were like, go, do it. You got it. You got it. And then he killed me. He was like 0.3%. And everybody was like, will respawn. We were like, no, fuck, god damn it. And what was funny about that interaction is that during that exact fight, that we got him one shot, our healer died, and I stopped hitting him, and I ran over to the healer to see, in my infinite sprout wisdom, to see if I could pick up the healer. And if I didn't do that, we probably would have beat it. It seems weird to have an escort to the Lotus Stand. A pleasant place to discuss unpleasant matters, is it not? That 0.3 hertz, yeah, it was fun though. I'm kind of glad we got to keep going, because that group was a lot of fun. Tis like we're the last to arrive. Let us announce ourselves, shall we? I also got the full Warrior of Light set. Figured I'd don it for a bit. Where are we at? Okay. But yeah, a lot of the attacks in that fight were a lot of fun to figure out. Like, there was the one where it was kind of, there's like a ball above each of us, and the gimmick was that we all had to group together because the safe spots were... It was like a safe spot near you, and then the rest of the field was AoE damage, but it was on everybody, so we all had to group up on the boss to stay safe from all the explosions. The envoy from Ishgard has arrived. Very good. This way, if you... and the Lomenzen party as well. Yugiri! Haven't seen her in ages. I had hoped to slip in unnoticed, but I see I was not the only one and delayed in my arrival. Greetings, Sir Emmerich. Admiral, always a pleasure. That fight was so different from the original design, they changed that fight a lot. Really? Is it just coincidence that we're talking about that one, or do they change all the fights? Because I did really like it, because there was also the fire and the ice gimmick where, depending on whichever one is closer together, you have to like go really far out or you have to stay really close inside. I don't know, it was like simple but fun, interactive. Tis the day for reunions, it seems. I believe you are well acquainted with my escort. Lady Menfina, I was glad to hear from Rial that the missing scions have now been found. It's the level 60 dungeon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it's gotta be, because I think that's the only time that that happens, at least as far as I'm in. Because there's like the phase 2 transition, and then they spawn the big ball in the center that they charge up, like the Baelsar fight. And you have to like DPS it down, or else it does just wipes all of you. Which the first time that that happened, we did die because our healer was dead, so we only had 3 people hitting it. There's much more I would discuss with you, but let us first attend to the issue at hand, shall we?
I bid you welcome, my friends. As you will by now be aware, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of certain intelligence concerning recent developments in the region of Gyr Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
Maybe I'm stupid, but did I not pick up on the fact that the... Maybe they did say who it was. I remember they said something, but I don't remember who they said was attacking. I just don't remember it being from Gyr Abania. But it's interesting to know that the big ball wasn't in the fight, because I feel like that... Did it just go phase 2 and he just kept hitting you? Because that's one of the things that I remember from that fight. I'm surprised it wasn't in the original.
Indeed, Elder Seedseer. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
Importantly, would you say it's changed for the better?
This Griffin
Oh,
of
Raban's
theirs is
here.
a
When did he
fool
get here?
if he thinks he can hold
Oh,
Belsar's
Griffin, that's
war
right.
against the Empire.
Of course that would be from Gurabania. Where else would he... Yeah, okay. I just had a brain for it when they were describing it, that's all.
When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force. And the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
At the Battle of Cartano, the combined might of 3 grand companies labored to contend with the remnants of but a single Imperial legion.
They go phase 2 before... There's a mechanic before you gonna go to a ball thing, so you won't be hit by the big AoE attack. Okay. Instead of like a DPS check, it was more of a... just another AoE that you had to stand in a certain spot, I guess. Am I getting that right?
Alone, Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
That's what I like about this game, is at the end of the day, you can basically just dumb down every attack into dodge the damage, which, granted, is a very narrow way of dumbing it down. Like, you're really simplifying it at that point, but they do it in so many interesting ways that it's like, for as much as there is, I'm surprised it hasn't gotten repetitive. But then again, I'm in Heavensward out of like 7 expansions, so maybe it does for all I know. But yesterday I saw... I don't know the context, I just saw a little bit of the fight, but I saw a raid like way later on that one of the streamers that I watch was doing, and they had... it was like a big dude off of a ledge, so it was one of those fights. And then the gimmick was like there was these like groups of purple hands that would come out of the ground, and they'd swipe at like all of the players. And so you had to like position yourself so that I guess the hands wouldn't overlap. Well, I've been playing for 10 years plus. Lucky, lucky. I should have started this game sooner. This is like my game. I own this game. No. I usually would have been burnt out by a game by now, but I'm still going strong in this. So that definitely says something to me. Streaming it goes a long way to help with that too.
My nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove.
And it's not that I'm burning out, but I've been throwing around the idea of playing some other games too on here. Like, I've been thinking about going back to DBD, Dead by Daylight. What's another one? I've had more, but I can't think about them. That's been the main one I've been thinking about, because it's on my Xbox too. That would be really easy to play. Yeah, high-end raids are pretty fun. I'm excited to get there. That's still one of those things that my free company talks about, and I wish I was in the
Elder
loop.
Seedseer, I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania. Ishgard's return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
This is my goat right here.
The Doman people too would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few, but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal.
You know who she reminds me of? I just now realized it. It's a little out there, but it's I don't know if you've ever seen it, but not Ryuko. Fucking what's her name? I don't remember her name, but it's like the main antagonist of Kill la Kill. That's who she reminds me of. Cause like the bangs. I don't think that person had yellow eyes, but she's kind of got the same like gaze, kind of like a sharp, like piercing through you. Yugiri's waifu material.
It is time we set our contingency plans in motion. Is the Alliance agreed?
I think I gotta agree with you on that one. I think you're right.
Then let us make ready for war. Victory favors the swift, and there is much to be done.
I think it's hard to make a bad-looking character in this game. I don't think I've seen a single character where I'm like, ugh.
The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster
Satsuki! Satsuki Kiryuin. Yeah, that's the one.
Why then,
Gosh, she was a
brother, did
sick
you scowl
character.
so?
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking of. Do you see it, or am I crazy?
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready
That show
for
was
war,
so good.
Is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the
Because of
very
the hair,
thing he
yeah,
desired?
for sure.
Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
Anyone needs some dailies? This includes front lines. Nope. Keep going MSQ. That the Council was able to reach an accord so swiftly is heartening development in itself. I only hope that my misgivings prove unfounded. Ah, good. You've yet to depart. I fear I had missed you. Sir Amaric. Master Alphino, a pleasure as always, and Mistress Alize. How wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption. I had hoped to thank Minfina for serving as our escort before the duties called her away. I also wish to thank our Doman ally. I didn't see her standing over there, I'm going to be honest. Forgive me, my lord, but I was awaiting an opportune moment to join the conversation, and force of habit made me keep to the shadows. They should have had her, like, poke her head out of a bush. That would have been hilarious. No apologies are necessary, Mistress Yugiri. I was most grateful for your interjection when I offered Ishgard's support. My nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance's pleas for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leaders were plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. The resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer were it not for your timely offer of cooperation, which allowed the Elder Seatsier to accept us both. I very much appreciated the gesture. I only did my duty, Sir Amaric. The Empire is an enemy to us all, and we are grateful for the opportunity to fight at your side. The eyes are crazy, I gotta be honest. I really like the eyes. I don't know what it is about the yellow ring on the outside. And full glad are we to have you. Pray convey my regards to the Scions, my friends. We must return to Ishgard. You want to know other eyes that I think are... I always have to stop and look at? Any, like, Mikote that has the really long, narrow ones. Something about those, too. I like looking at them. Whatever is wrong with a simply sorry or thank you, must these politicians always make a speech out of everything? That is how we adults speak, dear sister. Mayhap the ones who like the sound of their own voice. In any case, our business here is concluded. We should be on our way as well. Will you accompany us to Revenant's Toll, Yugiri? Actually, I think I shall first pay a brief visit to East Shroud. I'm curious to know how Papaleo and Ida fared in their talks with the Sylphs, not to mention what has been going on at Baelsar's Wall. I will join you at the Rising Stones anon. Go back to Revenant's Toll. Aurora's eyes with the Nibal ring effect is really nice. I've never heard that word in my life. They've all got that though? Is Yugiri the only Aurora that's been like a character in the story so far? I think so. The only one I remember. Welcome back, Manfina. I don't know about you, but I am heartily glad that all of the talking is over. I understand that these council meetings are important, but do you not find it tiresome to have to weigh every word before you speak it? I doubt I will ever feel at home in the realm of politics. That said, people have been knowing to change, and if my brother is willing to run his own errands, anything is possible. Oh, that's the guy. Another brick orchestration roll. I think I butchered the word. They all have those effects. Ah, I get what you mean. Well, as much as I enjoy the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and the others will not be long. I want to meet more characters. I like it when a new one's introduced. It's like more lore to learn about for the world. I did just think of an ugly character in this game. The current leader of Garlemald. He's freaky looking. Yeah. Ah, you are returned from the council, but what of Alphino? Did some other matter require his attention? But his eyes, though, too, are, like, really awesome. They're, like, really sharp as well, from what I remember. Mine apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long. Greetings, everyone. Oh, Cryo, how's Nago doing? She will be alright, won't she? I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Tataru is keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I am certain she will make a full recovery. Thank goodness for that. Now, mayhap you would share with us the Council's decision. Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed to providing military support to Gridania. The Eorzean Alliance will soon have a significant force in the Black Shroud ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. You know, I almost wish the Council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial caught between the Resistance and the Alliance. Ida, you cannot seriously... One does not lightly go to war with the Garlean Empire. Quite. To open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. If only there were some way to reach the Griffin, some means to convince him to abandon his reckless course. That dude is something else. Haven't really learned much or seen much about him other than when it introduced him. Still hasn't really entered the story at all. It may not be entirely unfeasible. There is a network of tunnels beneath Baelsar's wall, secret passages dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo, which may equally serve as a way in. Precisely. If all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I'm familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me. About as familiar as they are with me, you mean. Say what you want, I'm coming too. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my services are at your disposal. As are mine. It has been far too long since I shared a shadow with a shinobi, and I do not intend to waste the opportunity. He does make it sound like a lot of fun. This is going to be a whole ass school trip. It seems like every character is saying that they want to go. 4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Kryl and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, Leveilleurs? I will return to the East Shroud and stand watch over the border. Should matters take a turn for the worse, 'twould seem wise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accompany me, Menfina? Gridania will be safer for your presence, and, while it may not seem the most thrilling duty, dear sister, might I ask that you remain on the Rising Stones to surpass on messages and so on. To hold the fort, you mean? Very well, I suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you. I'm kind of surprised they're not having us do the infiltration mission. If you have any unfinished business in the toll, pray attend to it now. I would depart for the Hawthorne Hut without delay. The nearby watchtower offers unobstructed view of Baelsar's wall, and I would be interested to speak to the Alliance commanders who have installed themselves at its top. Every time I see one of the characters say, "Are you prepared to do this?" a small part of me wonders if I'm about to get hit with like a, "If you go and do this, there will be a lot of cutscenes in a short sequence." Which I actually like when that happens, so I don't mind it. I like my movie time. Because it means shit is about to go down, too. This is over here, right? Yeah. My favorite thing to do in these big hub areas is look at everybody's names. People can get really creative. Like, imagine being named Nab Gibb, the barista at the end of the universe. How do you get that title? That's a sick-ass title. The barista at the end of the universe. I got a Lalafell in one of my runs of what is the name? The Praetorium run. His name was like Little Creature or something like that. And I was like Lalafell, because we were in the middle of the cutscene, so I didn't know what his name was. I was like, Lalafell, are you trying to look like Grogu? Because he really did. He had on one of those like long jackets, and then he had something that gave him some like big ears. I think he might have had the goblin cap on. Menfina, there you are. Come to Amarasax's spire awaits. But he was like, you encountered a Lala named Ankle Nibbler. That's the title you can get on Endwalker when you finish the Beast Tribe. Oh, of course, I got a ways to go, of course. Everything I want is at the end of Endwalker. But he said he wasn't trying to look like Grogu. And it was funny because one of the other teammates was like, oh, he reminded me of Baby Yoda. Fancy meeting the two of you here. We were about to set forth. Indeed, I was about to say, 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have any need of divine protection even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, Alphino. We'll have the griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. Baby Yoda Lalafell, yeah. They were like, oh, he reminded me of Baby Yoda. I was like, well, that's who Grogu is. Do make up your mind, Eda. Nary a moment ago, you seemed ready to shake the griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So which is it to be? 'Twould be best to decide before we enter into negotiations. Trust me, Papalimo. I'll shake whatever needs shaking. The talking part I leave to you. Oh. I think I feel a headache coming on. Let us be on our way, shall we? Ah, some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the spire? Our alliance friends will doubtless have news for us. Ankle nibbler. that is a funny one. I might end slightly early tonight, just because I want to go over and get some food before they close. I'm afraid if I end when I normally do, then it might be a little too late. It won't be much early though. Daddy's disappointment. I think I could have lived without that one. I'll be honest. Welcome, Warrior of Light. I assume you are here to speak with our commanding officers. I don't know how I'd react if I saw that in a game. I think the ones you found are definitely funnier than the ones I've seen, but I don't remember mine really. You'll find them on the observation platform. Pray proceed. You have also been playing for 10 plus years, though. I think you've had a bit longer to find the funny names than I have. I'll catch up, though. That's how that works, right? Greetings, my friends. 'Tis good to see you both well. I was hoping you might turn up. I've dragged half the watch here. See, in the sight, you might help remind them why we bothered. Oh, that's... Why is she here? If memory serves, I've not seen many of you since the day of the grand melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honor it is to stand at your side. 'Tis heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in a common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All has been quiet. A lot of names that make you shake your head. That doesn't look quiet to me. I don't know. I'm not an armed guard, so maybe our definitions are a little different. Report what? 7 hells. Fighting has broken out at the top of the wall. A full-scale assault. So the Griffin has made his move. Someone has. And what's that supposed to mean? The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company colors. What? Impossible! We gave no such order! Of course! The wall was never the Griffin's target. It was bait. We've been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to his deception. If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war. We're getting interesting. We're getting pretty interesting. I like going into these missions with absolutely no expectations, because I'm really easily, entertained and, caught off guard, because I'm not expecting anything. Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion, with the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention. It would be comparatively easy for the Griffin supporters to slip into Alamigo. He could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace, which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorzea, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. Menfina, we must make for the wall at once. What? Just the two of you? Well, she's the Warrior of Light, don't you know? Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course, and are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. It will be dangerous, aye, but the confusion may work to our advantage if we are careful to avoid skirmishing. It may yet be possible to reach the Griffin, and if we can do that... Hello, Mega Wolf. Welcome in. We're about to go talk to the Griffin again. Lady Hilda, might I ask that you have an airship ready to bear the Scions to safety? Oh, I know just the guy for you. Just you wait. He has an airship and everything. Ha! I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count on me. We must prepare for the Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm. If you need somebody that can guide you through a storm, I got the perfect guy for you. You will never guess who. He just so happens to be the most dashing NPC in all of Eorzea. Not this guy. I am not talking about this guy. The armor's clean, though. I smell a dungeon. I think you're right. Forward, comrades. The time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I'm back. That's only the half a dozenth time that my controller died. I went in on this. Yeah, absolutely. That'd make the queue probably go by quicker too, so by all means, if you guys want to join, just let me know. That's why I decided to stream this game. He lives! For as often as it happens, because what it is I only have one outlet, and I use it to charge my phone, because that's what I'm reading chat on. So I have to turn on my PlayStation and plug the cord into the PlayStation, and it shuts off every now and then. And I don't have batteries for my controller. Get out of here. He's alive. From what Papalimo told me, the trail ahead should lead us into the shadow of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest we divide our forces. I shall make straight ways for the tunnels and attempt to interrupt our comrades ere they stumble into a bloodbath. While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Know that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way. But the time for subtlety is past. Take a band of your most trusted companions and cut a path through to the Griffin. Make him see reason by any means necessary. The scent of dungeon is getting stronger and stronger. Once we are free of the tunnels, we will make for your position with all due haste, and if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and protect... What? And protect? How could I even have misread that? Proceed? Swoop in and spirit us all away to safety. I only pray that we will have enough time. Baelsar's Wall now accessible. Here we go. Mega Wolf, did you ever add me? Oh shit, we got the whole squad on. Lucifer, do you want to join too? Sadly, I don't think I can join your server because you're on the highest population data center. Ooh. Well, I think we can still get in a party though, no? I don't know exactly how it works, but I thought they, Or could you invite me? Can I move over to you, maybe? You'd have to swap servers. Like at the... Oh, that's still on cooldown. Like at the Ethernet? You can easily swap between servers at the character select screen. Sadly, I'm doing crafting stuff. Oh, you're good. I was just wondering if you want to join. You don't have to. Completely fine. So I need to go back to the menu then, which is probably gonna cut the stream out. So, what server are you on? Dynamis Golem. Okay. Yeah, I think if I go back to the menu, it's going to cut my audio and video for a sec. So just wait on me. I promise I'm still here. Alright, 2 seconds. Shit. Not 20 seconds. This is fun. Also, should I hit logout instead? Title screen. Yeah, I should probably hit logout instead, because I think that'll just close the game entirely. I don't want to do that. Visit another data center. I saw my buddy do it the other night, because he was having the same issue. Don't do visit another world server, since that sends you to a different server. Make sure you select visit. Is there a difference? Visit and... Oh, visit another data center. Oh, or visit another world. Or... Huh? Select the data center one. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Alright, give me 2 seconds. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. Let me get you out of here. Player search. Let's go. SOKORIE. There you are. Alright, got you added. Then let's go to friend list. Wait to a party. What's the dungeon called? I didn't even look. Oh, Balestar's Wall. That's right. Oh, 100. Feels weird. I'm in a world that's not my own. Look to your left, right. I don't know directions. It's the newest one. Oh? Oh shit. Yo! I love your pet. Mine's pretty cool too, I think. Alright, alright, alright. I'll give you... Do I even have anything I can put on you? I don't think I do. I'll heal me too. There you go. Oh, I like your hair. Yeah, your character looks sick. Your guy can get on your shoulder? How do you get it to do that? I found him in a dungeon. He's my precious boy. I want one. I want a pet who can be on my shoulder. Get on my shoulder, boy. What's this? You can have some in the adventure basket. What is this? Wow. What is What is the point of this? I don't know what I was expecting. You know what? It exceeds all my expectations, thank you. What is actually inside of it? Oh, it's just picnic stuff. Very nice. A tank and a DPS. Let's see here. Let's get this going. I like this fit. Oh, that's a cool coat. I'm gonna resummon my my Sid. He's my emotional support Sid. What's your lance look like? Oh, that's pretty cool. Whoa, what the hell? Mine glows too. Hell yeah. Wait, you can change poses? No shot, bro. Wait, that's so cool. I have some fashion I spent a while on and I'm proud of it. They look good, dude. Oh yeah, okay. I need to get Dark Knight, but I don't think I can unlock it yet. I just like the pose that they stand in with the sword over the shoulder. All right, let's go. We're gonna tear some stuff up. Type of "we got this," all caps. The best healer in all of Final Fantasy XIV is a bold claim. I like this person's outfit. Okay, here we go, here we go. I still don't have a lot of my abilities. Sometimes I forget just how over-leveled I am for, like, the story. Get out of here. Man, I am starving, I'll be honest. The problem with the way I stream right now is that I basically start as soon as I get off work. So I don't really have time to do any of the any stuff like that. But I don't want to start any later because a lot of the time that I stream, I do it on a night that I have work right after. You know what I mean? So I don't want to stay up too late either. Alright, first boss. Here we go. We'll have this guy easy. I've already messed up my my rotation. Do I break the chain, right? I guess it's dead, it doesn't matter. I messed it up again. What is this? Wait, what the hell? Oh! I guess that was just something that I shouldn't have been near anybody else, but I think I accomplished my goal there. I don't know if I got that off in time. I always forget I have that ability. This is not what I meant to press. Oh well. Pretty easy boss. I was doing a lot of raids the other day, so I feel like kind of warmed up, you know what I mean? I don't know if this is better or not. I'm gonna pass on it, probably not. Lucifer just gave me like all that gear, so I probably don't need any new gear for a while. Oh, 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 oh! Oh my god, so much damage. That is so satisfying. We're moving. What is this? Oh. Holy shit. That's 2 down. Really, really easy so far. Hell yeah. Here's more. The way they come off of this line makes it so easy to AoE ult. Okay. What would the point of a big contraption like this be, just normally? Yeah, I don't think it's some kind of like conveyor belt, because there's not really... Once the thing would get onto this, it wouldn't even like have anywhere else to go. I really need to lower that setting to where I have to tap it faster. Don't forget to use your AoE when there are 3 more enemies. Yeah. I feel like I don't get it super often when I use it. It's on a pretty long cooldown. we're tearing this guy up. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, shit. My bad. Fuck. I don't know why I jumped that way. I expected to jump the other way. I am trying my absolute hardest to throw it. Where are the magic hits? What the fuck? I don't really know what to do about that, I'll be honest. Definitely got hard carried there. What do we got? Filibuster's Beret of Aiming. Oh, man. Earring of Slaying. The trick is to do nothing. I did nothing. I got thrown in the air. Unless walking around is like also triggers whatever it is, maybe. Because I was walking around. I was walking around. You moved? Oh, okay. That does. Okay, I got you. I got you. I understand now. I will warn you, I've been really good over the last few days about using the limit break too early. So maybe I'll leave it to somebody else. So many damages. Alright, give us some crazy big boss here. Oh. He would be fun. He'd be a fun fight, I think. Oh my god. How did I not see this coming? Well, I feel like I should have seen that coming. Oh, I didn't see that in time. God damn it. I'm paying attention elsewhere.
I'll tear you limb from limb. For Alamigo!
Lion shield. Lion's head. Ooh.
How'd you like this?
Oh, you can damage him. I would have just taken the damage, I'll be honest. I didn't even realize. I didn't even think to check. What is that? I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose to jump away and then jump back. Oh, we got him. We got him. Get out of here. That's it. Why do you keep saying that? GG, GG. Look at the loot here. I'm gonna pass on all of it. I wanna dance. Dance. You're gonna have to work with this one. I've only got one. Alright. I probably have a cutscene to watch. I'm getting out of here. Let's see it.
You've beaten me, aye.
Yeah, that's what just happened.
But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, a glimpse of things to come.
I'm surprised that I just forgot all about him.
We did it! We showed the bastards!
Hell yeah.
Victory is ours!
And who knows,
Is
lads?
the big army gonna
Mayhap
show
the
up?
Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
Who's this?
This is for Alamigo, for Eorzea.
Laurentius.
They die that others may live.
Oh, that looks dangerous. That's like a hell bomb? Okay. It reminds me of like the ticks from Titanfall. Those things fucking sucked.
Seven hells. Do you hear that?
War machines. How did they get here so quickly? Stand your ground! For the resistance!
We're just watching all this happen.
There's nowhere to run. We're cut off.
Where are the others? Like, they came here before us. Is it their turn? Oh, okay. They did not come to save the day. Wow.
Gods help us. What were we thinking? The Empire's too big. Too powerful. Mighty Rolker. Grant us the strength to crush our...
Well, that's not good. Can you get like a crazy...
There you are.
As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
Oh, I was thinking we were going to go immediately into another fight.
What do we do? This is a massacre!
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Ilbird, I should have known. This has to end. It has to end now. Do you not see your country?
Well, now that
dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Now that I know it's Ilbert, I feel like there's no way in hell we are convincing this guy to stop.
Retreat? With the moment of my triumph so close at hand. You truly are a sheltered child, Leverrier.
I thought he was flexing.
Nidhogg's eyes. No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lodorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Alamigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
What exactly do you mean to do?
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
Summoned?
I guess
you cannot mean to fight the Empire with
his
a rival.
motives
You know full
fair,
well
I
the
guess.
danger, the futility of relying on such power.
Oh yes, I know their limitations.
I don't know about the means to
Which is
get there
why
necessarily.
I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
Summoning Nidhogg again?
What? Here? Now?
Like hells you will!
Fuck him up.
An ending.
Look at
to mark
perfect
a
sellout
new
here, Aurora
beginning.
farming.
My pain, my longing. You shall have
He looks clean, I gotta admit. Credit where credit's due. And the game ends. Very eerie sounds. I'm liking this. Oh, there it is. Not the music again, man. It hits just as hard every time. Oh, there's Ida's eyes. Never thought I'd see that.
This light, is it?
What is happening?
His death completed the ritual. The primal is taking shape.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do.
Why the music,
There is
though?
one thing.
Don't do anything stupid, Papa Limo.
What? Hey, where do you think you're going?
We just got you back.
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days!
Ah, Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
I've been wondering what this thing's capable of.
The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Don't you dare, Papalimo! I know how that spell works.
Okay, Ida, elaborate. Is that Sid? That's not Sid.
It is time to leave.
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go. The further away, the better.
This, wow, I was not expected this.
No! If you're staying, then so am I.
No, Ida. There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here. Not like this. Take her! Please, you have to take her!
That's the I know what has to be done face.
What? No!
Oh no.
Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
Oh shit. Wait, are you kidding me? I actually have to pick? Oh, I mean... I was literally also an Azure Dragoon. I guess he's not dealing with the eyes himself, but like in a way we're still dealing with the eyes, no? I feel like I have to stay at his side, right? I can't leave my bro. He's got to have the main character plot armor. The only way he can have that is if I stay with him. What are the pros to leaving? I mean, he has a plan. He's going to do the plan, and for that plan, I need to be gone. And the way that it's worded isn't helping. Trust in Papalimo and leave on the airship. Stay at Papalimo's side. So, okay, well... Ida knew about the spell he planned on using, and she wanted to stay, but Papalimo looked at Thancred, and Thancred knew to grab Ida and go. So, by picking trust in Papalimo, we're also kind of trusting in Thancred too? Like, it seems like Thancred kind of knows what's up. But I feel like I'm trying to convince myself to out of picking stay at Papalimo's side. Man, what the fuck? I gotta trust in him, right? Somebody say something. I'm actually at a loss here. I could see a valid argument for both, if I'm being honest. Don't give me the face, bro. I need help here. What am I not thinking of? Because, to my understanding, it's just resummoning a, like, primal Nidhogg, right? So, I stay and help fight? No, I gotta be a homie. I gotta stay at his side. Doesn't matter what happens. I gotta stay at a brother's side. I'm staying at his side. Fuck it. I should have prefaced that by saying I always make I hate you so much, dude. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I spent all that time thinking just to get fucking blown onto the ship anyway. Are you kidding me? I gave it all that thought just for him to say, fuck you, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
I bid thee farewell again, my dear Ida.
Oh my god. Don't die.
Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
Same fade out and everything? Hopefully this is better than the time they did it to Bahamut. It doesn't re-explode. So how does the spell work? So I imagine he made some sort of sacrifice doing that. It's the only thing I'm worried about. In original Final Fantasy XIV, you had to collect the pieces of the staff to make it. That sounds really sick, actually. I'm surprised they got rid of it. I was talking to Lucifer earlier about the stuff that they changed about the Ascian fight, where it's the two Ascians and it's La Habrea and they turn into the Primal. Yeah. Why didn't they let me stay? Sister, I'm right there with you, bro. He fucking hollow purpled me into the ship. Papa Limo is my friend. I should have been there with him. Considering that the original stuff was canon. Is it still technically? Or, well, yeah, because... Oh, so I guess it would have still happened, yeah. It's just that you don't play through it anymore, right? So, yeah, okay, it would have still happened. So it makes perfect sense why it's not in the game now. I see. Been a long day. Master Louis Soir wore the same look right before the end. Don't say it. Why would you say that? Do you think I don't know that? I know, alright? I know. There's nothing more you could have done. Ilberd caught all of us off guard. Even Minfina is powerless to stop him. If you must blame someone, then blame me. Just promise that you will never forget what Papa Limo strove to protect, or the lessons he tried to teach you. Nah, no body, no death. Don't speak to me. Leave Ida with me. Go on, back to the Rising Stones. The others need you to know what happened here. A Realm Reborn is a continuation of the game. Yeah, I knew that. I just wasn't thinking. Like I said, long day. You know how it is. What is this? Another orchestration roll. I'm probably getting toward the end, but I'm gonna be honest. I really want to go get tacos before they close. So I need to get off here because they close within the hour. So I will be here tomorrow, though. And I'm going to be here for an extra hour. I plan on starting at 9. So if I don't oversleep, I will be here. It's going to be like 3 hours tomorrow. So get some solid campaign in tomorrow. So I looked into doing the Twitch stuff. Because I remember at the end of yesterday you said, or not yesterday, maybe it was, you said you didn't use social media, so I tried to put it onto the Twitch schedule, but they only let you do like recurring days to my knowledge, and I don't do that. I do like, my days are different depending on the week, so it didn't really work, but I tried. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. So, thank you for stopping in, helping me figure out if I was supposed to leave Papa Limo or not. That was funny, because it wasn't like, he didn't even give you time to breathe either. He said, get out of here, go on. Alright. You have a good night. Bye-bye.